Right, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Jordy Nails. Hello, Lisa. How you doing? All right, from Tyne and Tweed. Here. Right, say hello, folks. It's 2 minutes to 7. I've just managed to get this turned on. I am using a slightly unfamiliar system to myself, so it's a wee bit longer than usual to get to where I'm going. But we are about to have a quiz, so please say hello if you're there, and then I'll know what the hell's going on. All right, so we've got a couple of people. We're about to start the quiz very soon. There's going to be live interaction tonight. There's going to be the standard pub quiz as well. A little bit different from this week onwards, which is that hello Marion, hello Lorna, hello Keith from the Chameleons. All right, I'm going to start talking about the quiz in 1 minute's time. I'm going to hit the first question at 7:05. All right, so you know what's going on. All right, Noodle Doodles, hello Jim, Tyne and Tweed, back again. Hey, better coupon Tweed style. Ali Gunn, hello. Alrighty. I'm Dr. Paul. It's 7 o'clock. It's Monday night. It's time for the quiz. Coming to you live from Edinburgh, the big E capital, basically Manhattan. Hello, Andrew, as well. Tom Nook is A capital. It's big. Right, listen, first of all, I'm sorry about Saturday, if anyone was trying to get online on Saturday. No, I'm not going to go into great detail, but I wasn't able to do the quiz on Saturday, so thanks very much for those who sent me a message saying, are you all right? It was fine, but it's a long story. Anyway, things are going to be slightly different from this week onwards. I'm going to trial doing the quiz just at 7 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Okay? Because I felt I was doubling up my efforts for, no great moving on. The thing that's different now is that I can get you on. Like, if you were here on Friday night, you would have seen people taking part in the quiz live. You're all going to get a chance to do that later on. It's loads of fun. It's great. I've got a few different sort of trial formats to get on with. You're going to love it. All right. Hello, Robert. Hello, Joe. Congratulations on moving house. Or are you going to move house? Robert is the quiz ballers. Andrew's here. We've got our second beer prize. Forgot to photo it before we drank it. That's all right. Easy mistake to make, innit? Just drink the thing. Oh, I should have taken a photograph. All right. So, hello, Simon. Hello, hugs and kisses. Here, I better start talking about the quiz. I'll tell you about all the other stuff later on as we go. But I'm going to be on till 8:30 tonight. The quiz is still 7 till 8, right? So if you've got to be away by 8 o'clock, you can still get the quiz done. But then we're going to do extra fun live stuff from 8:30 onwards. No, you don't get an extra point for selling a house, but, just well done. Right, the house rules here. No Tories, no racists, and dress tastefully. Thank you very much. How to play the quiz. If you've not been here before, it's super straightforward. So I'm just going to ask quiz questions. You write down the answers and you do the marking after each round. All right? I'll tell you the answers after each round. You do your marking, and then at the end you upload your scores, and later on I do a league table. We see how we are. You know what I mean? It's great. Don't shout out answers in the chat. That's the main thing. Now, this should be going to YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. Most people will be on YouTube. So if you're on Facebook and you don't see a lot of chat, that's maybe because everyone's on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'll give you the in case you would like to go to the YouTube link, if you happen to be on Facebook and you'd rather be where most people are. I mean, it might not make any difference to you, but if you want to be on where most people are, then go for that. That's the link there. Okay. Hello, Michael. Chameleons. Hello, Heather. Triangulation. All right. Hello, Pajero. Hot, hot, hot. Right. Is it nearly 5 past? No, it's only 3 minutes past. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get to the first question at 5 past. But that's the main rule. Don't put answers in the chat because people are just trying to answer the questions, all right? So this is last time. I didn't get around doing a proper table. All sorts of things going on at the weekend. But That's the Scumbag College and Let's Get Quizzical right at the top there. Purple Burglars, 70 Pedestrian Crossing, Hugs and Kisses, House of Weirdos, Breeder Deed, Social Outcast, Barrymore's Fist of Crumpets, Marion Lorna Wednesday, Tinny Biscuits United, Fat Boy Got Sick, Porn Dwarves, Von Craps, Clint Eastwood, Tynan, Tweed on 59, Lumpy Gravy in the 50s, Chameleons, Fabian Society's Party, Fears, Penguin 2, Spaghetti Haggis, Camel Bear, Sausage Rolls, Safari Stragglers, Das, T-Back, The Quizty, Mrs. Magalapi Hill, Billy's, Birkins, House of Spage. All right. That's quite good fun. Doing that. Tell me if the sound's too quiet or too loud, because it's more difficult on this system to see that. I think it's okay from the meter that I had. Hello, Janice. Hello, Mark. On a Monday for once. Aye, well, you're welcome. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm dropping Saturday. That won't be forever. It's just for a little time, all right? Anyway, let's get on with it. Thanks. Jumping over to YouTube when my laptop warms up, says Jenny. I know that feeling. Old tech. Can't beat it. Right. Thank you for letting me know about the sound, folks. It is 4 minutes past. So slight changes. Quizzes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm only doing 7 o'clock instead of doing it live twice. I'm just going to do it live once. If you want to watch the quiz at 9 o'clock, you just start it at 9 o'clock, the one that was on at 7 o'clock. But there's no sort of live stuff from 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? You can watch it anytime. Go to YouTube anytime, start it. Thank you. Right, I'm glad all the sound is good. Thanks very much. Sponsored tonight is Cross Borders Brewery, the pride of Inveresk and Dalkeith. And they will send you delicious beer to drink with your mouth if you win one of our competitions tonight. There's some previous winners. And even if you don't win, you can go and get a discount at their online shop, 10%. Use the code DPQuiz. I'll get you 10% off booze at Cross Borders. I'll put a link in right now. I think the link's in the description. But I'll put a link in here as well, just right now, and that's the way that works. I'll remind you about that later on. Right, it's 5 past. Let's get this quiz started, ladies and gentlemen. So you know all you need is a piece of paper and a pen. Don't shout out answers in the chat. Here we go. So first round is the same letter round. I'm Dr. Paul. Coming at you. Right, here we go. So round one, same letter round. That just means all the answers begin with the same letter of the alphabet, you know? Okay, here we go. Same letter round. So what is the name of the capital and the largest city of Indonesia? Indonesia is a great big country, loads of people, but what's the name of the capital city they have there in Indonesia? Just write down the answer on a bit of paper. Don't try and type it in the chat here. Number two, same letter round. All the answers start with the same letter. So what is the title of a 1995 Robin Williams film, get rid of that just now, in which he stars as a man who's been stuck inside a supernatural board game for 26 years? Which doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. So 26 years, Robin Williams has been stuck inside a board game. What's the board game? That's question number two in the same letter round. Number three, what's the name of the French author who wrote the novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Which refers to length, not depth, by the way. So what was the name of that guy who wrote that? That's one of his many famous novels. Wrote quite a few well-known novels. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was one of them. What was that guy's name? The guy who wrote that? Number four, easy one. This will give away the letter. If you don't know this one, you really need to log out of here and go and, I don't know. do dumb people's things. I don't know. But which nation in the Caribbean is known for Bob Marley, Rastafarianism, and Usain Bolt? All right. Which country is that? It's a country. It's a nation. It's in the Caribbean Sea. Some of the most famous things from that island are Bob Marley, Rastafarianism, and Usain Bolt. Although Rastafarianism isn't necessarily from there, but it's heavily associated with there. You know what I mean? I should give you the letter. Remember, all the answers start with the same letter. And the last one, which American car mark, that's brand or manufacturer, includes models named Renegade, Cherokee, and Wrangler? Nicola Roberts is saying, what's the code? There is no code. Nicola, it's just a quiz. You just write down the answers. That's all you do. It's fine. I'm not sure unless I do something that I can't remember. But there's no code. This is pretty low tech, right? Just pen and a bit of paper. Right, the thing to do, that's 5 questions. You tell me if you're ready so I can move on to the answers. All right? In the meantime, for anyone who's just come in, I will quickly recap these first questions. So the first round is the same letter round. All of the answers begin with the same letter of the alphabet. Number 1, capital of Indonesia. Number 2, film, 1995. Robin Williams is stuck inside a board game. Number 3, French author of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and many others. Number 4, Caribbean island nation known for Bob Marley, Rastafarianism, and Usain Bolt. And Renegade, Cherokee, and Wrangler are all models by which car manufacturer? Okay, thank you to lots of people for telling me that you're ready. Jonathan Pajero, Julie, Caesar's Palace, Andrew, Noodle Doodles, Marion, Keith, Simon, Hugs and Kisses, Janice. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's get on with the answers. Now, you know how to mark yourself here, yeah? Yeah, keep this pacey tonight, you know. Did you get a letter, first of all? Yay, of course you did. Letter J, or Jai, if you're my dad. Because he was always, well, my stepdad I'm talking about, he was much more Scottish than me, you know. So here come the answers. 2 points you score for every correct answer. Zoom quizzes and speed quizzing, but this is neither. This is Dr. Paul quiz. Yeah. Right. Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia. 2 points for Jakarta. Jakarta. Number 2, Robin Williams inside a board game. That is Jumanji. Roll the dice, meet the rhino. Jumanji. I've never seen it. Is it any good? Be handy if somebody who's seen Jumanji could tell us if that was any good or not, so we don't waste our time watching it. Which French author wrote the novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? That's your old pal Jules Verne. All right. What else did he do? 80 Days Around the World. And Trip to the Moon. I'm sure something else really famous that I can't quite remember. Number 4, Caribbean island, Bob Marley, Rastafarians, and Usain Bolt. It's Jamaica. Come on. It's easy. 2 points. And the last one there, number 5, Renegade, Cherokee, and Wrangler. I would have no idea about this. Cars. I hate cars, but this is Jeep, right? There's a there's a Jeep Wrangler, I think that is. Jakarta. No, she went it for her own accord. You can do exactly the same joke with 2 of those answers in that round. Jonathan. Seen Jumanji a million times-ish. Jumanji is awful but brilliant. There we go. There's the verdict. Awful but brilliant. Right. You're marking. So you get 2 points per correct answer. There are bonus points. Here are your bonus points. The 2 points if somebody in your team is a YouTube subscriber. Subscribe down there somewhere. You get +1 if somebody on your team shares the quiz tonight. Press share, hit share it out. You get +1 point. And you also get +1 point if it's your birthday, but it's probably not your birthday. So the usual maximum is 13. 10 for the points, 2 for being a subscriber, 1 for the share. 13 maximum. Sometimes it's your birthday. It's possible to get more than 13, but it's rare. Noodle Doodles are backing up Andrew's verdict on Jumanji. That's stupid, but great. She says that's true. Go march for the Fabians, 13. 13 for Pajero. Lumpy Gravy, 13 points. You like this? I can put people's comments up there. Quite good, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay. It was your birthday yesterday. I know, Jim. Doesn't count. Sorry. Next year. So that's all the answers. Jakarta, Jumanji, Jules Verne, Jamaica, Jeep. 2 points for each of them. So I think no one's really asking what was that. So I'm sure you all got that. Let's move on. I'm going to do some live stuff. When am I going to do some live stuff? I'm going to do some live stuff soon. I've kind of got things mixed up. I might save the live stuff for the end. Let's just get on with it. Right, here we go. Picture round. 5 pictures with questions. Number 1. Which EU country does this national coat of arms belong to? Okay, so that's a coat of arms that belongs to a European country, which is in the EU. Which country does that coat of arms belong to? Quite a big country. Number 2, boys. Which boy is this? Which boy act was he part of? Was he part of Boyzone, Westlife, or Take That? Study that boy. Is he in Boys, or was he in Boyzone, Westlife, or Take That? Right. Mark's saying my mum is asking for a sympathy point because she started decorating just to realise that she did not have enough wallpaper. Listen, I'll open that out. Should Mark's mum get a bonus point for that? Let's see your comments on that, please. Number 3, who is the very famous stuffed toy in the picture? That's 2 no's in a row. Sorry, Mark. No. Famous stuffed toy in the picture. Number 4, complete the title of this 1989 British film. It's called Shirley something. I love it. Look, this is Tory Britain, isn't it? Everyone's like, nah. They should have bought more paper. Nah. Oh, don't play the victim card, Mark. Nah, don't even give it come-ons, because I'll start taking points off you. If you get told no, that's it. Right, just deal with it. Get a thicker skin, okay? And number 5. This is drawn by a guy on Twitter who's called @crap_portraits. Crap portraits. Which American movie director is it supposed to be? It's a guy who is still alive and who is in his 90s. I looked this up today. He's 94 today. So who is that supposed to be? So this guy, he's from Northern Ireland. And he does what I would say are pretty good drawings, but he calls them crap portraits. There's a nice offer for you, Mark. Look, Andrew's saying we could donate our answer sheets after the quiz to cover the gap. Yeah. Finish off that wall with used answer sheets. Look pretty good, I reckon. Right, that's the picture round. Tell me when you're ready. I will quickly go over these again. So which EU country's coat of arms is this? Number 2, he was in one of these bands. Which one? Boyzone, Westlife, or Take That? Who is the extremely famous stuffed toy? Staffed in the picture. It's number 3. Shirley something. What's the film title? 1989. Housewife fantasy classic. And crap portraits. Who's the American film director in this? What I would say is a pretty good drawing, really. 94 years old, still alive. Best known films, 60s, 70s, you know. Right. Mark's accepting the deal, so we'll get Mark's address at the end of the quiz, and everyone can send their answer sheets to Mark's mum to finish off that job. See, it's not just a quiz. We're supporting each other. You all ready? Yaga. Right, come on. Let's do it. Oh, look, there's the answer. I'm glad I never went on. I've not taken it off there. Right. get that again in a second. So here's the answers. Which EU country does this national coat of arms belong to? 2 points for every correct answer. First correct answer here is Poland. Poland. I believe in you, Poland. Is this one of Boyzone, Westlife, or Take That? It's Boyzone. It's which one is it? Do you know? No bonus point, but there's a wee challenge. Which one is it? I would tell you, but there it is. I've found it. But I've issued that as a wee challenge there. Number 3, who's the very famous stuffed toy? It's Winnie the Pooh. That's the actual Winnie the Pooh. That's the actual Christopher Robin, right? Back in the day. Before Disney got their hands on him. See? That's when things used to be black and white and a bit ragged and British. Keith or Shane? It's Keith. Keith is correct. Pejero was first for that one. Kate! I think that's how you pronounce it. With no H, just Kate! The name of the film, Shirley Valentine. I'm making a fuck. And American film director, already showed you this almost by mistake, Mel Brooks. All right. Kate. So, what we got? That's the answers there. Poland, Boyzone, Winnie the Pooh, Shirley Valentine, Mel Brooks. All right, 2 points for each of those. Tell me what you scored, and we will move on. It'll be time for the music round after this. I went 2. Yeah. Right, we've got some good scores. We've got 8s, we've got 10s. There's Jim's got a 10, Pejero's got a 10. The drawing was too crap to guess. There we go. Sensational. Hitchcock. Nah, I think he's British, isn't he? Old Alfred Hitchcock. There we go. Look, the beer arrived from last Monday. That's Jerry, Kerry and Jerry. Do the quiz together. Kerry won the beer last week. Delicious. Didn't get Valentine. I thought that was well known, even for those not old enough. I thought Albania. Albania is not in the EU at the moment. Right, let's move on. It's nice when you say what you thought, what you put when you get things wrong. It's interesting for everybody, so thanks for doing that. Okay. It's time for the music round. I think it's quite difficult. There's 10 answers. America, Asia, Beastie Boys, Blur, DJ Hixie, NWA, Nelly Furtado, Scooter, Suede, The Cores. Okay? 10 options. I'm going to play 5 tunes. You pick out the 5 right answers. All right, you ready? I think I am. Nah, not quite, am I? Got to go over here, stop this, go into this bit, get ready to go, and then I need to go here and then turn up the fader. Over here. Right, you ready? Here comes tonight's music round. 5 tunes. Here is number 1. Whoops. Here's number 1.
After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. And I rock well, I got a castle in Brooklyn, that's what I swear. Brass monkey, that monkey.
Faith in me brings me to tears, even after all these years, and it pains me so much to tell that you don't know me that way, yeah.
Yes.
How much is the fish? Here we go again.
no need at all for that last one to be so long. It's just purely for my own entertainment. Does anyone need to hear this again? Play them again. Music round. I'm going to play them again. Someone always wants to hear them one more time, so I'm going to play them one more time. Here they come again. Do let us know in the chat if you are ready. But here they are one more time. The answers are all right in front of you. You're ready.
After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red.
Wherever we go, we bring monkey with it. My Disney. Double off with the bill, most definitely. I drink brass monkey and I rock well. I got a castle in Brooklyn, that's why I dwell. Brass monkey, that monkey.
Faith in me brings me to tears. Even after all these years, and it pains me so much to tell that you don't know me that way, yeah.
How much is the fish? Here we go again. Yeah! Sunshine in the air!
I say this every time, but if Scotland does go independent, then we could always have that as our national anthem, and life would be better, wouldn't it? Right, it's time to move on to the answers for this round. Here we go. Sound round answers. Haka, haka, haka. So 2 points for each of these. First one was la 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 la. Going through the desert on a horse with no name. That was by a band called America. All right, America for 2 points. Yeah. Number two, song called Elephant Man. This was kind of after all their hits, but I still thought it was pretty good. Suede. I would always say Suede. But at the time I lived in Glasgow and a lot of people said Suede. Do you say Suede or Suede? Number three was the Beastie Boys. That's the Brass Monkey song. Number four, a little bit lower tempo, it was Nelly Furtado. When's that? 90s or early 2000s? And then number five, Scooter. Fantastic. Probably the strongest music available. Scooter. Faster, higher, Scooter. How many did you get? Just want to see what year that Furtado one was. 2000, exactly. I'm Like a Bird. And in fact, that was the most modern out of the five there. There's your old pal, Dr. Ball, being super up to date again. 5 tunes, none of them younger than 20 years old. Absolutely amazing. I think that was quite a difficult round. Let's see what you got. Didn't get swayed, says Jonathan. Said swayed. No, well, you see, there's quite a few Glasgow people. I mean, some Glasgow people said suede, but some of them said suede. Fabric is suede. Music reference or suede, like Elvis, blue suede shoes. Yeah. Seems to be a thing that get folk excited. 10 for triangulation. Nice one. 10 out of 10 for the Abbey Hill Billies. 10 for Ollie. Playing solo tonight as well. Nice work, Ollie. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get Suede, and Chef worked for him. That's Joe and Chef at home there. Chef used to be a music industry mover and shaker. Worked with Suede. Didn't know the song. It was a little bit like after their hits. 1999. It's when the music press decided that Suede were rubbish, but I still quite liked them. Quite like that song. Elephant Man. Right. Okay. Lucky with my guesses. Damn right. Okay, so let's move on. What we got now? And I'm genuinely asking because I can't remember what order I've put things in tonight. All right. It's the puzzle. It's the same order as usual. Just I've got some slightly different things. Right, stopwatch. I don't really need to time this, but I'm going to time it in. No, I do need to time it. Right. No, I don't. What I'm talking about, I'm getting totally mixed up with about 3 different things. Right. Okay, this is a picture. You're going to get 60 seconds to solve this, right? You're looking for the title of a 2006 film, and you've got 60 seconds to solve it. You work out the answer from the picture clues. So here we go. Here goes 60 seconds. What is going on there? Try and decipher that and give us something sensible. Don't put the answers in the chat, of course. Just write it down for yourself. But do mention if you think you've got it. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to go and put the old background music back on because I quite like it tinkling away there. Very nice. Particularly this one. This one's called Jazzy Frenchy. It's from a bunch of no copyright music stuff, so you can play it on YouTube without getting canned, and Facebook and all that business. Is anyone still on Facebook, by the way? Or did we get kicked off for playing copyright music? Right, we're down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. A couple of you have got it. It's time up. Let's find out if we've got it. You got right up until when I reveal to get the points here, and the answer is. Hang on a second. Got to be in the right place for this. Okay, it is Little Miss Sunshine. Yay! 3 points. Do you know how that works? So the guy on the left is Sid Little out of Little and Large. You might not remember Little and Large because you're probably too young. But I remember Little and Large. They were on the TV a lot in the 80s. In the middle there, that's David Beckham missing a penalty kick for England. So Miss Little, Sid Little, miss penalty, Little Miss, and then Scorchio, Meteorologicos, Pula Fish, Chanel 9 Noise. It's Scorchio, yeah, Sunshine. Little Miss Sunshine. So well done if you got that. You had 3 points to your score. Didn't get that one, Spage. You'll get the next one, I'm sure. Right, 50-50 round. 50-50 round is uncompromising, brutal, straightforward, and sensational. Just pick the right answer. That's it. 2 choices. Pick the right answer. Here we go. In which sport does the top UK league include teams who are called the Cardiff Devils, Coventry Blaze, and the Fife Flyers? Didn't get past Scorchio. Yeah, that's it. UK Alliance got it right. Kerry got it on the last second because she's a genius. That's the way to do it. Genius style. That's the way to do it. Right. Basketball or ice hockey? What are those teams all about? The Devils, the Blaze, and the Flyers. Number 2. Which English surname is closest in meaning to the German Bauer? Is it Baker or Farmer? Hello, Mrs. Baker. Hello, Mrs. Farmer. What would you be saying in German? Hallo, Frau Bauer? Which one is it? Baker or Farmer? Bauer. What's it closest to? Number 3. The Green Party, right? Only became the Green Party in 1985. What was their previous name? What were they known before 1985? Were they called the Earth Party or the Ecology Party? So they changed their name in 1985. They thought, you know what? We need a rebrand so that we can become a massive electoral force. This was 35 years ago, so it's really worked. But what were they called before this? Was it the Earth Party or the Ecology Party? I mean, you've got to say, they've got to be rubbish politicians if their entire offer is, we're going to save the planet, and yet no one votes for them. Amazing. You've got to be rubbish at politics. Number 4. Which of these girl bands had the greatest number of top 10 hits in the decade, the 2000s? So 2000 to 2009. Was it Atomic Kitten or Girls Aloud? Which one of those girl bands had the greater number of top 10 hit singles and therefore was the better band? Right? Atomic Kitten or Girls Aloud? Who was the best? And number 5 is true or false question. In the 18th century, it was fashionable to wear false eyebrows made out of mouse skin. True or false? Is that real? Or is it made up? Is it true? Or is it false? So in the 18th century, it was fashionable to wear false eyebrows made out of mouse skin. True or false? You tell me when you're ready. We have 50-50 answers, and I shall quickly recap. Now, I can't wait to see what the first question is, because I see Heather there saying, what a great first question. I can't even remember what it is. I mean, they're all great questions, because I wrote them. All right. I actually thought it was the weakest question of the 5, but, you know, thanks. Anyway, which sport has got teams in the top league in the UK, or last time I looked anyway, there might have been relegation. But the Cardiff Devils, Coventry Blaze, and the Fife Flyers. What sport do they all play? Basketball or ice hockey? Number 2, Bauer in German. Is that baker or farmer? Common surname. Number 3, what is the name of the... Sorry, what was the previous name of the Green Party? The Earth Party or the Ecology Party. Changed their name in 1985. I mean, they've got an MP now. You know, fair play. Well done. 35 years. And who had the greatest number of chart hits in the 2000s? Atomic Kitten or Girls Aloud? And in the 18th century, people were cutting about with mouse skin eyebrows. True or false? Tell me when you're ready. Right, so Mark's ready, Noodle Doodles are ready, Jonathan's ready, Andrew's ready, Jenny is ready, Jim is ready, Hugs and Kisses are ready. No brainer, they say, for question number 1. They must know this. Maybe they are fans. I've been to witness that sport once. I won't talk about it because I'll give away what the answer is. Tell me, I need a couple more of you to tell me that you're ready before I go into the answers. Right, there's another couple, CC and Pajero. Let's do it. Let's get the answers for 2 points each. So, Cardiff Devils, Coventry Blaze, Fife Flyers. If you're not ready yet, be ready. Pick an answer right now. Do it. Okay, picked. The answer is ice hockey. They are ice hockey teams. Okay, there's the Fife Flyers laying waste to some southern team. Scotland's number 1. Probably. Which English surname is equivalent to the German Bauer? It's Farmer. All right. Hugs and Kisses stay close to the Flyers' home ground. Where do they play? Is it Kirkcaldy? Or is it Glenrothes or what? I actually don't know where they play. Number 3, what was the name of the Green Party before they changed their name to the electorally beneficial Green Party? Before this, they were a slightly clunky name, the Ecology Party. Yeah, that's one of their old badges. There you go. That's party political machine right there. That is Kirkcaldy. Right, okay. Who had the greatest number of hits? Top 10 hits, this is. Atomic Kitten or Girls Aloud? It's Girls Aloud by quite a long way. I think it's 20 versus 7, something like that. Can't remember the exact figures, but it's round about that. It's clearly and far away Girls Aloud. And then number 5, Fashionable false eyebrows made out of mousy skin in the 18th century. It's true! Because everyone's a complete nutter back then. Jim says, I was a member of the Ecology Party. Did you split after they became the Green Party? You were like, nah, I'm not having that. Give me the Ecology Party or nothing. Yeah. It's always the splitters, isn't it? 8 out of 10 for shop workers. 8 for Marion. 6 for the chameleons. 10 for Noodle Doodles. Nice one. Shows right on the true or false. Nae moose in this hoose. A lot of Greens weren't that daft and went for the kittens, thinking they'd release more. I mean, it was Ecology Party. Nothing particularly wrong with that name. I'm taking the mick, but it's all right. Jim's not splitting. Now a member of the Green Party. Nice one. I think I might. I don't know if I'll start voting for the Greens or not. I don't know. I find it difficult to believe in any of them. Anyway, not going to get into that discussion right now. Let's get on with the quiz. Ice hockey farmer, Ecology Party, girls allowed. True. True. Yeah. Couldn't believe that people put mouse skin on their face. There just wasn't much to do back then, Jerry. You know, people took any entertainment they could. People were pretty good at playing the accordion and skinning mouses. Oh, look, it's Team of the Day, and it's the Pets of Weirdos. Fantastic. So, thanks to the House of Weirdos who keep me going with Team of the Day pictures when the rest of you don't bother sending a picture. If you want to be Team of the Day, all you got to do is send me a picture. All right, I've got a couple lined up, but I've got a big empty folder full of Team of the Day pics, waiting for Team of the Day pictures. So you just send me a picture of the team, or even a representative picture of the team. It's good to see people. You know what I mean? Although we're doing the interaction thing. It's coming up soon. I'm going to get on with it. So that's a point for the Pets of Weirdos, all right? It's time for pick 5. This is a good one tonight. You'll like this. Listen, I'll show you a grid of 9 answers. You've got to pick the 5 right ones. You'll like this a lot. So pick 5 horses. 5 of these are real winners of the Grand National since 1970. 4 of them are made-up horses. So choose the ones that are real. Best team of the day ever, they're saying. Well, we'll have an hour look at it later on. We'll give an individual name check to those animals later on. There were some pretty good ones, actually. In fact, I didn't linger long enough on it. Anyway, we're doing the quiz, right? We'll go back to team of the day later. So, which 5 of these horses were real? Okay, real Grand National winners. So, Ben Nevis, Ciabatta, Comply or Die, Don't Push It, Hallo Dandy, Interesting Decision, Lescar Go, Mount Everest, and Say My Name. Okay? Oh. Blimey. Anyway, which of these are real horses? Okay? Pick 5, and they're all horses that have won the Grand National. So that kind of gets me out of it in case one of the ones I've made up is actually a real horse. But the ones I've made up have definitely not won the Grand National. Mark is ready. That's great stuff. Tell us when you're ready, everybody. Cheryl, I was wondering that, Cheryl's saying that most of those animals live together in the same flat. I was wondering that because you got dogs there and you've got at least one cat and you got a mouse or a gerbil or a hamster, whatever the hell it is. And it's like, I've seen Tom and Jerry. I know what happens. Dog chases cat, cat chases mouse. So how come they don't kill each other? Because I know how animals work. My knowledge of how animals work is that they would all kill each other. Right, we go ready. Quiz ballers reckon they've got them as well. Ready-ish for Jim. I will get a couple more readies off you, and then we will reveal the answers for this Grand National question. You know, ready, like the Grand National, been betting it forever. The usual best bet is that at least one horse will die. All right, it's a gecko. I wondered what that other thing was. Pretty cool. Milky's a hamster. Right, okay. Right, everyone's ready. Let's do it. I said you'd like this round, but I don't know if you do or not. I liked making it. It's not the same as you actually liking playing it. Let's have a look. Here come the answers. So, these are in chronological order. Okay, so, and I'm doing this from memory, but I think these are right. So, L'escargot is the snail, but it's also a horse, yeah? 1975 Grand National winner. Then in 1980, personal memory of this one, Ben Nevis. The basic story was that I was a kid at the time. We were all around my uncle's house. Grand National Day. Uncle Richard goes down the bookie, takes everyone's bets. What do you want to bet on? I says, Ben Nevis. You know, I look at the list. I'm like, Ben Nevis, tallest mountain in Scotland. That'll win. And all the adults are like, no, that'll never win. 50 to 1 outsider. No, that'll never win. But bet on something else. So they wasted my money. If they'd listened to me, they would have won tons of money. Number 3, Hallow Dandy. That was 1984. Then, this is my favourite, 2008, Comply or Die. Great name for a horse. Comply or Die. And the last one in 2010 is called a horse called Don't Push It. So they get more brutal as time goes on, yeah? Comply or die. Don't push it. That's the kind of modern world we live in, you know. See, back in the 70s, it was hilarious. L'escargot. Ben Nevis and Hallow Dandy, quite jolly in the 80s. You get to the 2000s, comply or die. Don't push it. Brutal. Yeah, well, hopefully 10 out of 10 for Jonathan. He's fishing for extra points there. You said it in the order I wrote them. That was chronological order. Nicely done. 8 on total guesses. That's the way to play it, Janie. Probably a good night to buy a lottery ticket. We should come up with funny horse names. You are foolish to test me would be good. You are foolish to test me. That is brilliant. 6 out of 10. 8 for the outcast. 8 out of 10. What? No Gritar? And Moon. Aye, Council Gritar. Right. Let's get on. All right. Mystery bag's slightly different tonight. Well, no, it's exactly the same, but it's slightly different. So we're going to play Mystery Bag. All right. Now, this is for the booze. All right. If you want to win the booze, this is your moment. I'm going to answer your questions, right? You start asking questions about who's in the mystery bag. They've got to be 50-50 things. So yes or no, or man or woman, you know. And as soon as I see somebody getting it, I'll reveal it. And that person will win the beer. And we don't have to wait for 9 o'clock, because I'm not doing the 9 o'clock quiz now. I'm just doing 7 o'clock, right? I'm also going to time it, because the fastest one of the month will win £1 million scratch card. Okay? So I'm not answering any of your questions yet. One more thing to say, it's the first one that I see. Even if you're first, if I miss you, it doesn't count. I know that's harsh and brutal and possibly quite wrong, but it's just it's the way that works. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to go up here a little bit, and I'm going to start the clock. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Start now. Okay. So is it edible? No, it's a person. It's always a person now, right? A male person, yes. Singer, no. Is it soft? It's a person, but yeah, I guess fairly soft, yeah. All people are edible. Yes, I guess they are, yeah. Soft and edible. Is it Elvis? No. Singer? No. Roger Moore? No. American, no. Is it plastic? No. Politician, yes, it is a politician. Is he or she alive? Yes, last time I looked. Ricky Gervais, no. Male, yes. It's a person. Are they ugly? That's in the eye of the beholder, Cheryl. I'm not going to call that one. That's a terrible question. Jessica Alba, no. Scientist, no. Actor, no. Frank Skinner, no. Danny DeVito, no. It's a politician. All right, we already got that. Writer, I guess this person has done some writing. Obama, no. Actor, no. Starmer, Johnson, Prescott, Cameron. Scottish, yes. Neil Kinnock, no. Corbyn, no. Blair, Corbyn. Galloway, no. Hang on, this is jumping quite a lot now. This is not as smooth as it is on YouTube. I know you're on YouTube, but I'm not. Portillo, Jeeping, Heath, Livingston, Cameron, Scottish. Salmond, we got it. Stop. 129. Marion, that's it. Marion is the winner. It's Alex Salmond. There he is. So well done to Marion. I don't think anybody got it before Marion. I have a little check. I mean, the rule is it's the first person, right? So I'm not even going to look at Marion because you'll get upset if I do look and someone was before you. But I'm pretty sure you were the first. So Marion got Alex Salmon in 1 minute and 29 seconds. And that means you win the booze. You're a beer winner. Marion, do you like beer? You're going to get beer. Lovely, delicious liquid beer from Cross Borders, the award-winning brewery from Esk-Bank/Dalkeith. There's many of our happy winners before you're going to be added to that gallery. Hopefully you'll give us a nice wee photograph, Marion, when things turn up. There we go. There's a load of other guesses there. Becca got it a bit later on. Jerry got it a little bit later. Down here, loads and loads of guesses. And a few more got it later on. Ah, Marion, don't say stuff like that. Come on. Just introduces. Tell you what then. All right. Okay. I don't actually drink beer, so I'll happily give it to the next person. I'll send you another scratch card instead, and we'll put the beer onto the live contest at the end, right? That's what we'll do. But well done. Aye, good shout, Andrew, but no, I'm gonna hold it for another competition, for the live competition at the end, right? Let's get on with this last round first. You know what I mean? I love breed. Aye, you can't have the breed. I love beer, and I'm pretty sure I got it first. I'm not going to look back. I might do. Ali, let's see, because you're green. That's easy to see. The thing is, whenever people say that they were first, they're usually not. Because it comes up first on your thing, but not necessarily at my end. You said Nicholas Sturgeon. Oh no, you know what? Look, right up there. Miles up. Ali Gunn. Ah, hell's. I went and looked, didn't I? Now I've caused confusion. Now I've said one thing, now I'm going to have to change my mind. Right. Yeah, you're definitely... No one was close before that. So, hell. All right, Ali's the winner. Ali Gunn. Yay! Marion, I'll give you a scratch card anyway, right? I need a different competition. Does my nothing. Little mystery bag. It's a great contest, but it does my nothing. Ali Gunn equals beer. Marion equals scratchy. Right. That is my call. He did get it first. Yeah. Well, I've gone and looked, haven't I? So that's it. Aye, fair dues, Ali. You're all right. Aye, thank you, Marion. Exactly. Well done. And well done, Ali, for picking it up. Right, let's get the quiz finished, and then we're going to play some live quizzing, right? You're going to love it. Yeah, it's pretty lucky. No, I wasn't lucky. I mean, he got it first. He or she. I'm not sure if Ali is a man Ali or a lady Ali. But Ali got it first. And that's no doubt in that. What you have to do, Ali, is send me your address do that on Facebook, all right, or whatever way you want. But send me a message, and I'll send that address to Cross Borders and send you the beer. Right, I'm flapping here. How do I connect to live bit at the end? Don't worry about it, Jim. I'm going to put a link up when it's time. You don't really have to do anything. Did I already explain the Saturday quiz glitch? I'll talk about it more at the end. Right? If you didn't win the beer tonight, you can go to Cross Borders and get 10% off anyway. Right? TV quiz. Right, now, it's double or bust round. You know how double or bust works? With 6 minutes to go to 8 o'clock. I think we're just going to finish on time. And then we're going to have half an hour live quizzing. See how that works. So, 4 points for a right answer. That's double. Double or bust, right? Double is 4 points. You get double if you answer a question right, but if you put a wrong answer down, you get 0. Bust for the round, right? Bust. Double or bust. To avoid going bust, you can leave blanks. You don't have to answer every question. So you choose which ones you're answering and you go for it. Okay, here we go. So it's totally up to you which ones you go for. Here we go. Right, so which judge from the television show Strictly Come Dancing has played the Queen in the pantomime Snow White and is also a patron of the National Osteoporosis Society? There you go. That's straight off of Wikipedia. So Strictly Come Dancing, person is a judge on Strictly Come Dancing, and they have also played the Queen in Snow White in pantomime. And they are also a patron of the National Osteoporosis Society. So who is that? That's question number 1. Remember, if you don't know this and you're really not sure, you can avoid getting bust because you can leave blanks. You don't have to answer every question, all right? You choose which ones you're answering. Number 2, musicals. Which Stephen Sondheim musical features a meat pie shop and a song titled "The Worst Pies in London"? The worst pies in London. Which Stephen Sondheim musical is that? That's question number 2. Number 3, founded in 1847. This is work relations, this question. The EIS lays claim to being the oldest teachers' union in the world. What does the S stand for in that? So EIS was founded in 1847. It claims it's the oldest teaching union in the world. What does the letter S stand for in that acronym or abbreviation? And the last one. No, it's not the last one. It's number 4. Sorry, get mixed up. Which is the only European country to share borders with both Belgium and Austria? There's only one country that's got a border with Austria and a border with Belgium. Which country is that? And number 5, classic double or bust question. How much do you have to pay for the cheapest property in the standard version of the board game Monopoly? The London version, the usual version, you know what I mean? And I know technically you can pay less if there's an auction, but what's the price on the board for the cheapest property in Monopoly? Okay, that's it. Tell me when you're ready. I shall quickly recap these questions. Number 1. Which judge from Strictly Come Dancing has been the Queen, Snow White, and is a patron of the National Osteoporosis Society? Number 2, Stephen Sondheim musical with the worst pies in London. What is that musical? Number 3, EIS. What does the S stand for? It's the oldest teachers' union in the world. Number 4, the only European country to share a border with Belgium and Austria. And the last one, how much is the cheapest property in Monopoly? And that's the price on the board, the price you pay if you just buy it in the normal way. You know what I mean? So I was playing Monopoly recently. And it was only recently that I realised the auction rule, you know. Quiz ballers are okay. Not entirely certain, but going for all 5. That's Bozoot, ladies and gentlemen. Ahead of us, Bozoot. can only declare balls out if you're going for all 5. If you're going for any less than 5, that's not balls out. Chameleons are balls out. Spheres out. All right. That's not balls out. Doodles. No, not that you're claiming it, but I know. Spheres. Good word. Spheres. Just leave that up for a second. It's very nice. Okay. You all ready? Here come the answers. So, double or bust. Dance celebrity. So, number 1, judge from Strictly Come Dancing. Television show, which I've never seen in my life. But I'm aware of. It's part of the culture. The guy is called Craig Revel Horwood. All right, there he is on the left, playing opposite Anne Widdecombe, who I can only assume was, I don't know, one of the dwarfs or something like that. What a night out. 2 points for Craig Revel. 4 points for Craig Revel Horwood. This is the double or bust round, of course. Come to Stephen Sondheim musical is Sweeney Todd. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. All right, but Sweeney Todd is enough there. That's Helena Bonham Carter, who had the pie shop in the film version. Number 3, the EIS. That's the Educational Institute of Scotland. So S is for Scotland. All you needed was the S bit. S for Scotland. They're in Murray Place, I think. Maybe not. Probably moved to somewhere cheaper. What's the only European country that shares a border with Belgium and Austria? Germany. There's a wee map. You see, you see Belgium over here in the west. There's Germany in between. There's Austria, southeast. So the only country that touches both of them is Germany. And how much would you pay for the cheapest property in Monopoly, Standard London Board? Well, you know that the brown set is the cheapest set. And the 2 properties go for the same money. Old Kent Road and Whitechapel, they are both retailing at £60. All right, there it is. 60 quid. Did you get bust? Let us know. If you got bust, tell us what you got bust on. And don't hang up. Don't go away, because we're going to play live quizzing in just a minute. Yeah, it's a bargain, yeah. It's a good set to have, the brown set. I always think it's a good set to have, because it's really quick to build hotels in them. And it's a wee donkey punch when someone comes around the corner, gets their 200 quid, but they just land on you. Only went for, look at that. Mark was cowed earlier on by our refusal to give him a point for his mother's lack of wallpaper planning. And that chastening experience is hung over into his final round performance, only going for one answer. Absolute disaster. Lumpy Gravy, on the other hand, went balls out. Can't believe it. 20 out of 20. It's Chameleon's got 20 as well. Hugs and Kisses, who have been going great guns recently, to get 20 again. They are going to have a big score tonight. I'm going to give you the link in just a moment to upload your scores. What craps are busted? Tell us what you got bust on. That's the one I'm trying to click. Graham saying, thanks, Paul, great quiz. Well, you know what to do if you really thought it was a great quiz, is get on the PayPal and give me a tip, right? Be absolutely frank about it. Give us some money. So I do this to try and feed my family at the moment, and if anyone thought that was worth a little donation, then that's my link there. The next thing I'm going to do is give you a link to upload your scores so I can make the league table, but stay tuned and do not go away, because we are just about to get into live quizzing, and you're going to like it. I'm going to gradually involve more of it in the quiz. but we're going to get involved. So if you don't know how, don't worry. It's pretty straightforward. There's all the answers, like one last time, just so you can see them. Craig Revel Horwood, Sweeney Todd, Scotland, Germany, £60. Something funny about the last three. Scotland, Germany, £60. Thanks for doing the quiz, everybody. So we've got some totals here. 66 for Lumpy Gravy, 69 for the Happy Gang. UK Alliance got bust. Whoa, look at that. 74 for Pajero. That's going to be the top score, surely. Didn't know you straightly. What did you put? Did you say something? Did you get bust on that? Thought Germany couldn't even guess the other ones. Yeah, I can see why, actually. Yeah, they're not very guessable if you don't know them. Ollie. Went for £100 for Monopoly. Nah. The light blue set further up the road. Angel Islington and all that. They're 100 and 120. 100 for Euston. 100 for Angel Islington and 120 for Pentonville. That's my Monopoly knowledge. Anyway, never mind that. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Mega Knockout, right? What I'm going to do now is going to put a link up for you to connect to me, right? What's that? Old Kent Road was dark purple in the version of Monopoly that I had. Yeah, I think it's been a few different things. Yeah, thanks, Marker, and yeah, likes as well. If you are donating or not donating, whichever, give us a like on YouTube and or Facebook, wherever you happen to be at the moment. Give us a share. That's always useful. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Cheers. Thank you. Right, we're going to play for scratch cards. That's all I've got at the moment. I'm going to try and get some more sponsors so we get some big prizes, but I'm going to play for scratch. I mean, the scratch cards could really work out. You could go away tonight with £100,000. Okay, so we're going to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Mega Knockout. I'm going to give you a link. I'm just generating the link right now. And you just follow the link if you want to be on. Okay. It'll ask you, can this access your microphone and camera, which is your webcam or possibly just your phone. And you just say yes, right? And then you'll get through. And when you do get through, I think the thing to do is to... I'm not entirely sure the best instructions to give you, but I think you maybe need to turn down the sort of loud volume or wear headphones. It works better like that. If you can. I don't think you need to, because the folk who were on the other night didn't need to, and it worked okay. Right, we've got our first person here. I'm going to wait till there's about 3 or 4 of you, okay, and going to get you on. Then we're going to play Knockout Millionaire, right? Knockout Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I got my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire book to save me doing any actual research of my own. We've got. We've got 2 people lined up already. We've got Jim's lined up and Jonathan is lined up. I want a couple more people at least. I want 4 at least before we get started. So follow that link. Get online and we're going to find out who's who. In fact, let me just do it one at a time, right? You keep trying to get online. I'm going to speak to our first person here. It's Jim. Right. Hello, Jim.
Hey, Paul.
Sorry, if you said anything, I couldn't hear it. Hello, Jim.
Hello, Paul.
Oh, fantastic. Right, I can hear you.
Excellent.
Let me just get rid of these things here. Let me get rid of the background music because it's a little bit distracting at this time when we're trying to speak to each other. Right, Jim, I believe you're in Berwick. Is that right?
Yes, lovely Berwick upon Tweed. Technically, actually, Tweedmouth on the English side of the river.
Tweedmouth. Right,
yeah.
Okay, that's where the football is, yeah?
Yes, it is Shieldfield Park High, the mighty
Shieldfield Park. Now, are you? I also believe you're a quizmaster. Is that right?
Yeah, I've been doing a quiz at a pub in Berwick called the Brown Bear for about 5 years, and since lockdown, I've been doing it online every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll be there tomorrow because there's no Dr. Paul quiz, so we'll get the link for for Jim's quiz after this, right? Now, who else is here? Let's check this out. Oh my goodness, it's Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello. Hi there.
Hello. Now, you seem to be in a sort of in an outdoors situation. Can you explain that for us?
Yes, I'm actually going to, oddly enough, a pub quiz that starts at 8:30 in Glasgow.
Whereabouts? In Glasgow. Are you in Glasgow?
Yes. Yes.
It's not like you're having to walk there from Airdrie or anything like that, no?
Nope.
Excellent.
Public transport still works.
Whose quiz are you going to tonight?
He calls himself Sulky Sai.
All right. I know the name. Yep. He's on the Quizmasters group, which Jim will see his name soon because he's just joined the Quizmasters group. Right. If anyone else is wanting to get on, then get on. Marion saying I'm holding, but Marion, don't hold back because see when this becomes incredibly popular, you'll struggle to get on. So take the opportunity while you can. We're just about to play Knockout Millionaire. All right. So if anybody else wants in, I've got nobody else in the queue. That's all I've got. I've got Jim and Jonathan right now. Get yourself on the queue. Otherwise, I'm just going to start playing with these two, and it's going to be a fairly quick contest. But let's just go for it.
I'm going to embarrass
Jim and Jonathan. Right, listen. This is how it works. Whoever gets the highest value correct answer in Millionaire is the winner. Right? You're both aware of the format, yeah? You know how it works, yeah?
Just about.
You know the rankings, more or less. That's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You know the show, yeah?
Yes.
Jonathan don't look too sure, but it's basically different numbers, right, of cash value. And the idea is that the higher up you go, the more difficult it is. So, Jim, you were on first. Where would you like to start? You can start at any figure you like, all right? You'll get more than one chance.
Okay.
If Jonathan beats you, if he goes to a higher one, then you'll have a chance to go higher than him and so on, okay? So you can start anywhere you want.
Okay, let's start modestly with 16,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Jonathan.
Sorry?
Jonathan, you're absolutely humped. If your enemy tonight is declaring that's easy going. Oh look, we've got a couple more people. Let's just quickly say hello before we get Jim's first question. Marion's here. Hooray! Hello, Marion.
Hello.
And
Hi there.
Laurel's
Hi guys.
here. Hello, Laurel.
Hello. Good evening, Dr.
Hello.
Paul.
Right. Okay. Right. So we're starting at 16,000, which is completely outrageous. So Jim, listen to this question. Try and get it right. Which character was played by Ewan McGregor in the 1996 film Emma? Now listen to the options. Is it Mr. Knightley, Frank Churchill, Mr. Elton, or Robert Martin?
I haven't a bloody clue. Can you run through that again?
Go for the 16,000 one straight away, wouldn't you?
Can you run through the names again?
Yeah, so which character is played by Ewan McGregor in the 1996 film Emma? Is it Mr. Knightley, Frank Churchill, Mr. Elton, or Robert Martin?
Let's go with Mr. Elton.
Can I steal?
That's not correct. I'm trying to work. I'm working out the format on the hoof. So yes, I heard Jonathan saying, "Can I steal?" That's what I'm going to do now. You're not necessarily out of the game yet, Jim. So stay where you are just now. But Jonathan, you've got a chance to answer that. Mr. Knightley, Frank Churchill, Mr. Elton, or Robert Martin?
Saw the film. I think it's Frank Churchill.
That's correct. Right. Okay. So that means that Jonathan has a £16,000 answer. Jim, we have to say cheerio to you. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Put your link for your quiz for tomorrow night in the chat, right? So people can see it. Okay?
In the general chat or in this chat?
Yeah, in the general chat, and I'll put it on my Facebook later as well. Okay? See you later. Right, we're down to 4. Laurel,
Good evening.
You're in the game, right? So you have to. Do you want to get a 16,000 question to stay in the game, or do you want to go to 32,000?
Oh, I think we'll stay at 16,000.
Aye, that's probably smart.
Yeah.
Right. Here's the question. What was the name of the suffragette killed when she fell under the king's horse in the 1913 Derby? Was she called Mary Richardson, Nancy Astor, Emily Davison, or Emmeline Pankhurst? Do you know the thing we're talking about?
Yeah, I think it was Emmeline Pankhurst.
I'm afraid that is the wrong answer.
Oh.
So, Laurel, your time with us was very brief. I'm going to have to get rid of you. I'm going to have to drop you out. You're out of the game. Marion, you can pick that up if you want. You're next to go.
Do I have to, or can I leave it for another question?
You can have a brand new question if you want.
Yes, please. I think I know it was Nancy Astor. I'm not going for that. I'm going to go for a new question.
You're not going for that. Well, it's a good job you didn't go for
Emily
that.
Davidson.
It's Emily Davison, right? Okay,
Okay.
Jonathan, you're that one. So we are down to Jonathan and Marion. Marion, move slightly to your right so everybody.
Yeah,
can
you
see
moved me when you put me on there. There you go. I was centered then.
Touch your camera.
Right.
I've got. Here's my
That's
hand.
me. That's me
There you are.
centered now.
That's perfect. Right. Okay. So we go to Marion now. Marion gets a fresh question. Right. You want a 16,001 to try and stay in the game, or do you want to go one better and go for 32,000? What do you want to do?
I'm just going to be cautious and go for the 16.
Okay. All right. Let's try this one. Who was the third? That's 1, 2, 3, third president of the United States of America? Was it?
God, you gave me politics other night as well.
Sorry.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Was it Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Abraham Lincoln, or James Madison? That's difficult.
Yeah. I'm going to go for Adams.
That's not right.
Oh no.
So you've not got a 16,000 question. You did, by the way, Marion. Thanks very much for giving away the beer to Ali. Right.
Yeah.
That's good for you and all that. But you'll get a scratch card for that anyway. It means we drop you out. And it means that Jonathan is the last one standing. And by answering one question for £16,000, you're tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire winner! That's it.
Thank you.
Bit of screaming and shouting would be nice. Thanks very much. So if you win,
yes,
I'm going to send you this in the post. You've got to send me a message, right, with your details. But if you get £100,000, what will you buy?
A trip to Japan. My best friend's just about to get married out there.
I mean, you could always spend it on something else and not tell him that you'd won £16,000.
So,
have you been to Japan before?
Nope.
Nah, I had a friend who lives in Japan. He moved out there. He went out there for a year, yeah, and he's been out there for 30 years now. So it gets
oddly enough, my best friend got married. His dad fell ill in January. He came back to see his dad was all right, and he's now been trapped here because he's been back in Japan for the last 6 months.
Yeah, all right, aye, because of the travel and all that stuff. Aye, it's a funny old business. The great thing about my friend is that he's a bald man from Falkirk. He was bald when he was quite young as well, and he's married a Japanese woman. So they've had a baby who's Japanese, but like half Scottish. So this little Japanese girl, who's about the same age as my daughter, last time I saw her, she's about 6 years old, and she's a beautiful little Japanese girl, but she somehow looks exactly like a bald man from Falkirk. It's a kind of weird curse. Right. Have you got a message for the people before I get rid of you?
Hi to everyone at basically over in Lothian, basically sort of. I did actually study out there. That's how I know about the quiz. So, right, other friends basically do the quiz.
Did you used to come in the booth there in Edinburgh?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh God, it was about 3 or 4 years ago. So, can't really remember.
I was doing loads.
Yep.
Hey.
That's to say, friend is was still going to it. So.
Right. Who's that? Who's the friend?
My mate's basically called Morel. She's Australian.
Right. Okay. All right. There's a couple of Australians cutting about, and they're always trouble.
That sounds like her.
Yes, I will be. They're just I mean, in the nicest possible way, they're a complete pain in the arse. But thank you very much, Jonathan. You're the winner. Remember to send me your address, and I'll get the scratch card out to you. See you later. Well, enjoy the quiz.
I've sent it in private chat, so bye.
All right. Right, there you go, folks. That's how the live quiz works. Did you like that? Would you like to have a go yourselves at some time? We could do one more. We could do a one-on-one. If anybody else wants to have a shot, I've got a slightly different competition. Just got to work out where the hell it is. It's after all this stuff here. See? Why, it is live round Guess Who. If you want to play Guess Who for one more scratch card, let me just write this down actually, because I'll forget otherwise. Jonathan won the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire knockout. So I'll write that down here, Jonathan. Aye, it was a good job, Jonathan. So I'm going to get the invite again. So if you want to be on, just click this, right? Yeah, it is nice to see people, isn't it, Michael? It's great. This is the good thing about it. This is less competing against people, Andrew. So if you just want to be on, just click on, come in. It's the Guess Who round, right? Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about because I can't see it right there. Myself a bit smaller so you can see what's going on. And you'll be smaller on screen this time. So if you don't want to be big on people's screens. So there's a Guess Who go. Oh, look, Jim's back. I'll take that. That's all right. Right. Did I not give the answer to the that question? It was Jefferson. Yeah, it was Thomas Jefferson. That's basic Quizmaster stuff, isn't it? It's just saying what the answer actually was. Should know that. Right. Look, Jim's back. I'm going to get Jim back on. Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Fine, yes. Rather just I knew Emily Davidson because she was buried in Morpeth just down the road.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's people in Berwick who don't know that as well. I'm sure that's not the only reason you know it.
But I'm not a great literature person. And
here we go. We're going to do a Guess Who. Okay, so hidden behind the squares here is a famous person, and you've got to guess who it is. All right. So I'm gonna reveal 3 squares, I think, and 1, 2, 3. That's all you're getting. I'm going to say it's a person who's on television. That's the only clue I'm going to give you. So you got one guess to get this, and then Andrew is lined up afterwards, and we'll get Andrew if Jim doesn't get this on the first one. What do you reckon?
I won't have a clue.
A television personality. Yeah, me neither, because I don't watch TV. I get a feeling you're a little bit like me, like intelligentsia, so you don't watch TV.
Looks like some kind of, I don't know, breakfast TV kind of thing. I don't watch that kind of stuff.
You can say what you like. It's after 9 o'clock in some parts of the world. So.
I'm just even trying to think of some names that might be.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very difficult with 3 squares away.
I'm going to have to pass on this.
You're going to have to pass. Well, I'll tell you what, I won't get rid of you completely. I'm going to just drop you out, and then I might bring you back in. But we'll say hello to Andrew. Hello, Mr. Andrew. How you doing?
I'm not bad. How's yourself?
Oh, I'm all right. Yeah, and I can hear you, and I've been able to hear everybody so far, so that's good. So, Andrew, tell us where you are and what you're doing.
In Leith, sitting on my sofa. Not as exciting as everyone else, like.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think there's a fair bit of sitting in hussies going on at the moment. I think it's a relatively normal. I mean, Jonathan was cutting about on the street. That was very exciting. That was live reportage from the streets of Glasgow. Absolutely amazing. But I'm going to give you 3 more squares out of this Guess Who. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That doesn't help at all, does it? You got to guess a famous television personality. British. I'll give you 1 tiny more clue.
I was going to say Philip Schofield, but Harold appeared, but I don't think he wears those. I'm going to go Mary Berry.
You're going to go Mary Berry? Well, you're going to go all the way to £100,000. It's Mary Berry. Yay! All right. There we go. I thought, see, Ali Gunn was saying, I think I know this, and I was going to invite Ali to buzz in, but it's too bloody light, isn't it? Because Andrew and Now, Andrew, you're the Andrew who's won the beer before, yeah? Is that right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I've got your address, so you don't need to give me that. So I'll send you a scratchy for that. So Andrew won the Mary Berry contest. The Mary Berry contest. See, if I write this down, then it should happen. I should remember to do it. Some of my admin can leave a lot to be desired. So, how would you have done on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire questions, Andrew?
Sophie would have got them. I think I said Madison for the president because I got my Hamilton musical confused and got the wrong character. But yeah.
Have you been to see that musical? Have you been to see that musical?
Yes. Yeah. It's really good.
Well, I'm jealous because it's one that I've never seen. I like a musical, but I've never seen that one. Did you go to London to see it? Can you only see it in London?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Not to the States. That's too far. Too far.
Was it expensive?
Yes, ridiculously.
Tell us.
Yeah. It was like about, I think it was 95 quid a ticket. It was horrendous.
Whoa.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There's no other show I'd pay that for. Like,
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like, I'd be struggling to pay, charge 95p sometimes for the Dr. Paul quiz, let alone £95. But there you go. I guess my songs are not as good. Right. Thank you to Andrew. I'll see you later. I'll see you again, hopefully.
Cheers.
Take care.
See
Bye.
Bye.
Right. There you go. That's the quiz for tonight. So you can see I'm starting to do a little bit more interactive stuff. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, and you think this is worth a donation to me, your Quizmaster, Dr. Paul, your old friend, then give us a tip. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you went to the pub, you'd spend loads of money going out to the pub. So this has got to be worth a couple of quid for me, just to get this quiz written and broadcast for you. Thank you very much. You're going to tell us about Saturday. Listen, Marion, there's not very much to tell. I just was unable. I'm not going to talk about it too much, to be honest. I was unable to do Saturday, so I'm sorry about that. Nothing bad. No one's in any trouble or anything like that. It was just impossible to get online on Saturday, so I'm sorry about that. And as it happens, which is unrelated, I'm going to be dropping Saturdays anyway at the moment because I'm going to be working on bringing back Big Teams Quiz. Some of you might remember Big Teams Quiz from back in April and May. And now that we've got this system, and now that I've read about some other things, I might be able to do Big Teams Quiz, but better, so that your votes actually count. Because that was the trouble with it before. It was that, when it got a bit busy, it was virtually impossible to get your answers in first, and it was all about that. So, sorry, nothing much to tell you there about Saturday. Just sorry it wasn't on. Everybody's okay. No, it's just a wee thing. But thanks very much. Thanks for asking. So, let me just check my notes here. Let's see what happened. So, Ali won the beer. Jonathan won Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Marion got a scratch card anyway for giving away the beer, and Andrew got a scratch card for the Mary Berry Guess Who. I'm going to be working on some different formats for the interactive stuff, so thanks for being here, but do come back and you'll see this develop. I'm gonna, if you've got any ideas yourself, you let me know. Then me doing all the thinking, you know what I mean? And again, I don't know if anyone's hanging out for the 9 o'clock. I'm not going to do the 9 o'clock for at least this week, just to see how that goes, because I was kind of repeating my energy, you know what I mean? And for no huge benefit, you know what I mean? Yes, Ali, exactly right. Yeah. Fastest one. Yeah. Big teams, in case anybody doesn't know what big teams was, it was basically 3 teams at a time, and everybody who came on decided which team to be in. Then I'd ask a question, then whoever answered first would get a point for that team. That's good. Good idea. Great idea. Good fun. Real fast, good energy. But it meant that there was quite a lot of people who never seemed to quite get their answer in first, even though they felt they knew it first, And that was put down to either Wi-Fi speeds or, Wi-Fi speeds and equipment and stuff like that. So it was a little bit frustrating for people. But I believe the systems where you can more or less kind of vote. You know what I mean? Maybe do multiple choice stuff, and everyone decides which team they're in at first, then votes, so that it's like, you know, more true reflection. Hi, good. Thanks, Robert. It is good to see who's who, isn't it? It's good to see the faces. Make it all real, you know, because it's one thing having the wee the avatars. Yeah, exactly. That's what Marion's saying. Never had the correct answer first due to technical link. I think that's probably true. So I think there's probably a better way of doing it, and I think I might have a clue about what that is now. I didn't really have a clue back at the time, so you know, that'll be fun if I can get that working. So that's one of the reasons I'm taking Saturday off, is just to have a bit more time to work on the future, because I was kind of chasing my tail a bit, getting 4 quizzes ready, you know. So the same things as I always say, please give us a share if you enjoyed the quiz. It's really crucial. I'm trying to grow this, you know what I mean? So if you give me a share, if you just tell people about the quiz, then it really, really, really helps me. And thanks very much. Love them tips when they come in. Cheers. Really appreciate it. So does my beautiful 10-year-old daughter, who really enjoys eating food. At the moment, that depends on you lot. Pressure. If you can't afford to donate, that's absolutely fine. If you don't want to donate, that's absolutely fine. You're welcome to come to the quiz every time, all right? But please at least tell people about it, you know what I mean? Did I just put the link in twice? Oh, no, it puts it up twice here. Yeah, the live stuff is good. It's going to get really good when I work out some really good formats. I was kind of half making up that millionaire format. I don't think I was doing it right, to be honest. I don't think I should have given Jonathan the chance to pick up a question, because then he's only got 3 options, you know what I mean? So I should have given him a fresh question. But it was a bit mad from Jim going in at 16,000. I thought someone would start off at 1,000. Maybe I should have started you off at 1,000 deliberately, so we get a few right answers. You see, you know, you just do it a few times and you start to work out better formats. Right, it is past, and that's when I'm out of here. Also, get yourself a kazoo. I'm going to do a kazoo thing one night where you phone in and kazoo me, or kazoo everybody, you know. So that'll be fun. Thanks very much, and I'll see you on Wednesday. All right, good night.